Hello again. This is Maria Abreu from Abreu and Associates. Happy to be with you again. I wanted to talk a little bit about banking in the Dominican Republic, post-pandemic. And when I say post-pandemic, the pandemic is not gone, but after the pandemic has come to the country is what I mean when I say that. Now, banking in the Dominican Republic it was easy, very easy years ago. Then anti-money laundering laws were introduced, and then it became quite a headache, and that's known by most people who have obtained residency, bought property here, invested here. It quite a headache. Here again, it's all about timing. We're at a time where the country needs money. Okay, so it does not make sense that the country needs money and their answer is to make it harder to bring money. They're going on the opposite direction. They're looking to make it easier to bring money. Now, by this, I'm not saying that they are going to put aside anti-money laundering laws, but they're going to become more flexible wherever they can. I'll give you an example. Part of what we offer as the firm for those applying for, let's say, the fast track residency, which is residency through the investment department, part of what we offer is setting up a bank account. That process was taking anywhere from 7 to 10 days because you had to come in, okay? You had to present your IDs, Social Security, your documents like banking statements and your passport, and they would take down your general information, take copies of your documents. Then they had to do an internal process, a background check, which would take approximately 5 business days. And then they will call you back, okay, so that you can now sign the paperwork and deposit money into your new account. Folks, I'm here to tell you, all of that is being done in one day. I've taken clients to the bank, and in one day, all of that is done. Okay? All of that. On that very day, they can deposit money, and then they'll receive an email with all of the access information to their internet banking. In fact, I had a client last week, opened up a bank account. As soon as he got his internet banking information, he already did his first wire transfer. So this is an example of how banking institutions are making it easier, okay, post-pandemic. Another thing that the banking institutions are doing is they're facilitating loans for the purchase of property. I kid you not when I tell you that I have people with no residency status that are actually putting in applications for loans to buy properties here. Now, as legal counsel, I would always, advise against, buying property, making investments without residency status. But I am here to tell you that post-pandemic, it's being done, okay, at a 70% rate, meaning covering 70% of it. So it's become easier, okay? Wire transfers, it used to be you had to go into the bank to do a wire transfer. Now you can do it online. So literally from my bank in the US, I can do an online transfer. The transfer is here the same day, half an hour later. So that is truly unprecedented. And this is come about after the pandemic. Also, other government agencies are working faster, okay? For instance, the Dominican IRS, one of the measures that they've introduced or incentives is that those who had properties here but never completed the transfer to their title, you can do it now, and you will be exempt from the 3%. I'm sorry, you will be exempt from the penalties because you have 6 months to transfer a title once you buy a property. You don't do it every single month, you are accruing penalties. they have waived the penalties. So even if you've had a property for a year or two and you have not transferred the title, you could do it now and you will not need to pay those penalties. So aside from making everything digital and working faster, the government agencies from immigration to the title registry office to banking to the Department of Commerce, which is the department that registers companies, everyone is working faster and making processes easier. Okay? So if ever there was a time to consider the Dominican Republic, this would be it. Okay? Contact us if you have any questions, and until next time, it was a pleasure.